Okay, I have a little personal story that I'm going to share about why it's so good to focus on growing in communication. Be the Reason is all about human connections. Because no matter how much we think we know how we are being heard, there is one thing that I can guarantee based on my decades of professional experience. Other humans will hear us differently than we hear ourselves. In other words, the responsibility is on us to communicate as effectively as possible, whether in professional or personal conversations. So let's dig in. Okay, so here's the scenario, and this does not have to do with my career. This has to do with my commitment in being an effective communicator and just growing in that area. So my husband and I recently finished our backyard, and we added some things to our backyard, and I needed to meet with an electrician because I wanted to add some fans and some lighting. So the electrician comes over. He was highly recommended, and I just got a great vibe from this guy. So before he leaves, I say to him, okay, when do you think you'll be able to get me a quote? And he goes, oh, I can't give you a quote. And I go, really? Well, tell me what you mean. And he said, no, there are so many different things that could happen in the overall job that I just don't like to give a quote. So I understood that. I really did. This was a business transaction between an electrician and a potential client. But I looked at him and I asked this question without any weird, funky tone, without any confrontational attitude. I just said, okay, so how will I know if I can afford you? And he looked at me and he goes, well, that's a really good question. So here's what I charge per hour, blah, 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 blah. And we had a great conversation. And I'm hiring him. But when he left, I was so proud of myself because we had a mutual understanding that we were just trying to get our cards on the table. I was trying to respect him, and he was trying to respect me. And we ended up just having a conversation about this potential electrical job that he was going to do for me. And it was excellent. So I just want to encourage you that I felt really proud of myself because I knew that I could have this conversation with this person that I just met who happens to be an expert in his field. And I didn't need to make him feel like I was putting him on the spot. But I also needed to clearly understand what I was signing up for. And the only way that happened is because at the end of the day, I am determined to grow in communication. I want to be a better communicator. When we do that in our professional lives, it flows over into every area of our life, just like it did for me with the electrician. So I encourage you, keep being committed to you to be a better and a more effective communicator. And you will never stop seeing and experiencing your own growth. So go for it. You've got this. I know you can do it. You like the content in these videos, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. Or if you have specific topics that you would like addressed or questions, please leave those in the comments. Thanks so much.